If you looking for that rusty dusty, this is it. Hi guys, Native Instruments has released another play series called Rudiments. You gotta check this out. Let's get into it. Alright, so I have Rudiments pulled up here. Let's listen through the different previews. If you would like to purchase Rudiments, I have a link down in the description. Thank you. Ooh. If you looking for that rusty dusty, this is it. Okay, when you first pull up Rudiments, you'll see the section Main, Kit, Pattern, FX, and Macros. You can play around with one-shots, but they also have loops. If you have a keyboard, the one-shots will start on C1. And then C3 is where the loops will start. And they do have a preferred BPM here, so I'm going to change my BPM to 82. See how that sounds with the loops. Okay. Okay, so they have some very unique patterns in here. At the bottom of this kit, there is a section where you could alter the sound of the drum. So let's play a loop and mess around with these. So this is the high pass filter. Alright, so what a typical high pass filter does. There is also a low pass filter. Then we have slapback. Then we got some reverb. Saturation. And then punch. Give him that punch. Tune. That's pretty dope. Then I came across this little grayed out symbol here, and it said noise. Let's click on that. It says noise layer option. you can click this drop down, and they have dirt, click, pops, hiss. Like you can add texture, tape echo to the drums. So let's check that out. Let's see what it sounds like on the one shots. The noise is affecting every single one shot. So the hi-hat gets the noise, the snare, and the kick. Let's change it to, let's see what tape echo sounds like. Whoa. Okay, tape echo. You got hum. That is so powerful. Okay, let's talk about this kit section. You'll find your samples here under samples, and you can edit each individual sample, the pitch, the volume, the pan, the curve, the high pass and the low pass just by moving these up or down. You can see the frequencies change as you move the lever, the attack, delay, sustain, and release. All that can be edited here. You also can edit the choke. You can add the choke to groups, and what that is basically whatever sound you have in a choke group, they will cut each other off. So if you're on a Maschine Plus or MK3, this will probably be very useful. You can even attach a sound to another sound. So say I like how this hi-hat sounds. You can link them in a group. So link group 1 and link group 1. Now whenever you hit one of the hi-hats, they will play together. Okay. You have the output, which you can change here for your desired output. You can bypass global effects, or you can set all paths to the default output. You also have this insert section, and here's where you can add plugins. So they have a good list here. If you want to, say, add compression to your snare, it seems like that's already here. You can add it like that. Or say you want to add lo-fi. You can add that. You can add that there. If you want to use the sends, you can edit them here by pressing edit. You have Reverb on the left, and then you have replica on the right. You can go in and edit these, choose which effect you want here. In the drop down, exit that, and so that's the reverb. Let me see, I forgot. So that's the iReverb, and then that's the replica. So you have a lot of different options in here. And as far as the inserts, these can also be edited. Make sure it's turned on. You can turn down the threshold, turn it up to your desired liking, attack, output, ratio. So you can edit everything individually if you like, which is pretty cool. Now let's look at the patterns, because the patterns is something very interesting here. You can pick the grid division, which you have choices between 4, 1/8, 1/8T, 1/16, 1/16T. It also has a speed option. You can do half speed, ×1 speed or ×2 speed. Half speed ×1 ×2 is just super fast, I imagine. You also have a latch feature. If you were to play these patterns without the latch feature, you would have to hold your finger down on the keyboard or the pad, like so. As soon as you let go, the pattern stops. So we have a latch feature here that'll allow the pattern to continue to play regardless if you're holding down or not. So hands free, pattern going. All right, and as soon as you click off of the latch, the pattern stops. Okay, we also have a re-trigger button. And the re-trigger button, once that is activated, when you move between the patterns, each pattern is going to start over from the beginning. So I'll show you how that sounds. So everything is going to start over from the start. You have controls here to control the tightness, the swing, and the velocity. Oh, one important thing. Say you have a pattern that you really like here. What you can do is drag this pattern, which will allow you to edit it how you would like. So you could, maybe you want to have on the floor. And, you know, you can just switch it up a little bit. So this is a way that you can make these loops your own. You have the effects page. It's pretty much the same as the effects when you go in and edit here. On the kit, same thing. It's just a dedicated button for it. So you can do the inserts effects here, the global effects. If you want to add like effects over the whole kit, you can do that here. So let's see what Flare is like. Well, let's see what Screamer is like. You know, maybe you looking for a certain type of vibe. You know, that can get you there. Saturation. Amount. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. You can mess around with those effects, and then you have the send effects here. Okay, so on the macros page, you can pretty much quickly edit effects from this section. Like say you was doing a live looping or something on your Native Instruments MK3 or Maschine Plus, you'll be able to use different macros to go between the effects. So we have that option here as well. And so yeah, let me know what you thought about this play series and comment down below what genre you like. If this helps, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thank you. I put together a drum loop for you to hear at the end. Let's just point out that when you buy Rudiments, you can get 30% off of play series before September the 14th.